Okay, thank you for being here today and interviewing with me. I'm Maria, and
I'm Sarah.
okay, nice to meet you. And just to let you know, anything that you say is confidential unless it involves like harming yourself or someone else. But yeah, other than that, let's just get started.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. Can you tell me a little bit about your childhood?
Okay, so I grew up in Oakdale, Minnesota. I've lived there my whole life. I have a mother and a father. They're married. And I have an older sister and a twin brother. And my sister's 4 years older than me. And we all played sports like growing up, and my parents were always like super supportive. Um, my sister played volleyball and hockey, but then like she drew away from that, and so did my brother in like fifth grade. And then I continued with sports, and I went to Skyview Elementary and Middle School, and my brother and sister did too.
Very cool. So, what kind of sports did you end up playing? You played hockey?
And softball, and then soccer too, a little bit.
Did you get into that like starting off with your siblings, or was it something you started on your own?
Me and my brother started together because we're the same age, so we played mites together, and then my sister was kind of on her own, and she liked volleyball more than hockey. So yeah, and yeah.
Okay, very cool. So, what's the relationship like that you have with your siblings?
When I was younger, me and my brother didn't really get along, but me and my sister were very close, and my sister and my brother were very close, but me and my brother didn't get along that well. I think it's because we were the same age and we're going through the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember in fifth grade, I got a boyfriend, and he went on social media and like told everyone, and I was so embarrassed from that, and so like I hated him from that. And then, like me and my sister would always play wrestle on my mom's bed, and I had a good relationship with her, but now that like I'm growing up, I don't have that good of a relationship with her anymore.
Okay.
But me and my brother have become a lot closer. I don't know, it's weird.
Right. Yeah. So, how often do you get to see your siblings nowadays?
Now that we're done with school or like high school, I don't see my brother as much. He moved to Texas.
Okay.
But he'll be back in June. He's just working a lot, so I don't get to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see my sister a lot, but she's always at her boyfriend's house in Wisconsin. But I do take after her in part of my work because she works with a nurse, or like works at a nursing home, and I work at a nursing home, and like I kind of want to follow that path. So I mean, follow her.
Very cool. So can you tell me a little bit about your high school experience?
Yeah. Throughout high school, me and my brother got in a lot of fights, like a lot.
With each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This would sound bad, but I came home from school one day and we got in a fight, and I chucked a dustpan at him and cut his lip open. And then I ran upstairs and hid in my room, and like he tried pounding down my door, and it didn't happen. And now there's a hole in my door.
There's still a hole in your door?
Yeah. Oh my never fixed it. There's a lot of holes in my door. And my sister's door. But so throughout high school, like I always was not jealous of Timmy, but like he didn't try as hard in school, and like I always worked really hard to get straight A's and stuff, and neither did my sister. My sister and my brother were a lot alike, so it was hard like seeing my parents fight about my brother and my sister like trying to get their grades up, and I just get frustrated because I feel like they never like appreciate. Okay, they did, but like never pointed out like I was doing good. It was always them yelling at Timmy or Christy. So like that was frustrating. But I think playing like hockey and softball kept me singing.
Right.
So I like could stay away from them.
Yeah.
But like my dad and my mom were very involved in my sports. They always came, and it was really nice to have them there. My senior year, me and my brother became really close. So that's good. I kind of knew he was gonna like go off and do whatever adventure he was on to next. And then me and my sister, I don't know, it's weird between me and my sister because we just always bicker.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just weird.
What's the bickering usually about?
Just her trying to be smarter than me, but I try and pull that, I go to college, like, I'm above you, but like I feel like she knows more just because like she's lived longer than me and she's experienced more things and she's been out of high school for much longer than I have.
Right.
So she's experienced the real life. Like she has to pay her car bill, she has to pay insurance. Like she knows all that, and she kind of calls me childish and like ridiculous sometimes. So then I just get angry at her, and then I just like leave because I get frustrated.
Right. That's understandable. So, what do you think it was that made you and your brother closer again?
I think that we just both matured.
Okay.
And we became like we kind of like ganged up. Well, not ganged up, but like got together instead of like my sister would always be like picking on one of us like individually, but now like me and Timmy are together, like kind of like getting on her.
Right.
But I don't know. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's totally okay. So, what do you think it was that brought you here to CSS?
The nursing program. Like I googled best nursing schools in Minnesota, and I knew I couldn't get into the U of M, so I applied here. And then I got here, and I hated it. I hated like touring it. I didn't like it at all. And then I went to a nursing day or whatever.
Okay.
And I loved it. And then my fall semester, I didn't like it. Like I was really sad. But now it's a lot better. I think it's because it's getting later out. I think it's just seasonal depression.
Right.
That's fine. But I don't know. Like I like the small class sizes. That's really nice. And like all the professors are really willing to help.
Yeah.
So that made it a lot easier to come here because I feel like I wouldn't have that help if I were to go to a bigger school.
Right.
And it's the same size as Tartan, so
Yeah.
that's nice.
No, yeah, I understand. Do you think that this is the path you want to continue on, or do you see yourself doing anything differently later on?
I've questioned myself multiple times about like if I want to actually do nursing, but now like when I think about it, I don't know what else I would do. Like maybe something with math because I really like math, so accounting came into my mind, but I don't want to switch like all my classes and have to start over basically.
Right.
So that's like a big transition. So I'm hoping that I get into the nursing program and like I start like actually working with the stuff, and then I'll like it because I took a CNA class in high school and that was really nice because I loved it.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping it gets better because now I feel like I'm back in like freshman sophomore year of high school where like I'm just taking my generals and those I don't like.
Nothing fun. Yeah. Do you think this summer you're gonna do anything with your CNA? Like, are you gonna work in a nursing home?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a job down in the cities in a nursing home. I don't know where yet, but probably somewhere close to my house or where my sister works in North St. Paul. So.
Oh, she works at. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably right by my house. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
Thank